kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Ball moves to the 37 on the game. It's first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Second down play coming up. Handoff to the left. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Past the 30. It's about in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Good throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Fighting off the defender. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Hand it off to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Canes will have to punt this one away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looks to the left. Pass caught.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down and goal on the coming.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. With pressure and sack and with the tackle inside of the 10. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Okay, kick it away for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Here's a quick throw out of the play fake. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Ball handed off. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is... for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. And the offense set up with 1st and goal now after the penalty. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. A much-needed score. They're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. Themselves back into this game.
They make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught right at the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They're going to run it here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
The run to the left, trying to find Pater. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front. Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught in the flat by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to a 36.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return at the 19, and a huge takeaway in the red zone. The offense starts with a short field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The Canes are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Able to convert on third. Sets up first and goal, the 8.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass clock. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a quick timeout call on the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Loses the football. The scramble is on.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Off the play fake on first down. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Great cut there. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Took contact on the throw. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Ball fielded near the 35. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense ready to start this drive. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Screen to the wide receiver. Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Play action. He's looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Good, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. The Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Tackled there by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first down, it's play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
A quick shoot. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Catch is made down the middle. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Boy, how about that play, Chris. That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returner is blocked out. Gets us started on the next drive.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left, out of the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense wraps him up.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Give it to the back again. Running with purpose. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He was held to a short gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes a nice move there. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the
Offense on the field to take over. There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Physical run earns the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Working clock with the ground game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit, they did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.